Now listen, before we jump into this, I just want to say that when I saw this palette, I just knew I needed it. Like literally had a full-on like love affair, love at first sight type of deal with it. Like I saw that color story and I was like, girl, you're gonna be in my hands real quick. And that is the brand new XL Carnival palette from BPerfect Cosmetics. And this is the second Stacey Marie collaboration with them. And let me just say, I am so shook with this color story. Like I saw it and I was like, girl, you did some magic. Like look at that color story though. Like you get so many different options in here. You get some like neons, you get these really cool kind of like aqua green shades in here. Like literally I am so beyond obsessed with it. To the point I shipped it in from Europe. I have never bought from BPerfect Cosmetics before, but like I saw this and I was like, girl, you are gonna be in my hands. So today we are going to be trying out this palette and I cannot wait to use it. However, before we jump into the tutorial, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below and gave this video a like. And also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. And on Instagram, I post 7 days a week with a ton of tutorials over on there if you are looking for some inspiration. And then for eyeshadow primer today, we are going to be going in with my favorite, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. Literally, you guys know I am obsessed with this. I don't know which eye primer to use because I don't have the P. Louise one. But I'm assuming that this one's going to be very, very similar, so that is why I'm going to go in with it today. And I'm just going to be applying it with this little fluffy brush. But seriously, like looking at this palette, I just don't know where I want to start, but I think I want to go in with the shade that really catches my eye, and that is this neon green shade right here called Ecstasy. And then with Ecstasy, I'm just going to be applying it into my crease, and then blending it outwards towards my brow. I'm also using it to round out my outer V too. But like, holy shit, I barely had like anything on my brush, and like that is... oh my gosh, that is so much payoff. Like that is like literally only like one dip of product. Like I am, holy shit, I was not expecting that. Because normally I have to build up my shadows like a little bit and I even tapped off my brush. I just want to say like after applying this green, like I am literally at a loss for words. It is just so good. And it's one of those shades I never use. Like neon greens and neons in general, they are just so chalky all of the time and they're just really hard to work with. So I never use them. But like, girl, that's so good. Like, seriously, this is like 2 dips. That's all that is. It is insanely pigmented. I just really honestly do not know how to express my feelings right now because I am so shook. So once you have that applied and blended out, the next shade that we are going to be going in with is this beautiful deep and teal shade right here called Showboat. And then using the Sigma E35, I'm just going to be applying this into my crease and then blending it upwards towards Ecstasy. I'm also using it to round out my outer V. Ooh, that color though, like mixed together. Ooh, that's pretty. Like seriously, I just can't get over like how nice this shade is, and the other one was. Like you barely need like anything on your brush. Like I had like barely anything on this one too, and like it's like instant payoff, which is really cool. I will say though, these 2 shades have been a little bit powdery in the pan. They kind of remind me of Anastasia Beverly Hills matte eyeshadows if you have ever used those. But I don't mind having like a little bit of dusting in my pan as long as the shadow works really well and gives me no problems. So the next shade that we are going to be going in with is one of those ones that I just keep on looking at. I'm like, ooh, that's really unique and I haven't seen anything like it before in a palette. And that is this beautiful kind of like emerald green matte shade called Nuke. And then with this shade, I'm just going to be applying it in my crease using this Morphe M507 brush. I'm just doing little back and forth motions just to get the color applied as well as use it to round out my outer V. And then afterwards, I'm just doing little circular motions to blend that upwards. So here's where I'm at right now with the look, and girl, let me just tell you, I am loving this. I think it's just so pretty and so much fun, not to mention the colors are just so vibrant. Like, look at it. I am so excited about it. But with that though, off camera, I'm just going to cut my crease using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer that we used earlier. So here's where I'm at right now after cutting the crease and the base is 100% dry, and I'm just sitting here like looking at the palette and I'm like, girl, like what do you want to go in with? Because it's like you could do it so many different ways, because like part of me wants to go in with this really light blue shade right here on the lid. The other part of me wants to do the yellow, but I think I want to go in with yellow just to give it a little bit different of a vibe. And this one is called Keen. And then with this flat shader brush, I'm just going to be applying Keen in the outer third of my lid where the base is showing. I don't want to go any further in just because we are going to be applying another shade there. And when I'm doing this too, I'm really making sure that I'm like pressing it into that base just to set the base as well as to get the shadow super crazy pigmented. Ooh, she's cute. I was actually hoping that it would make it a little bit more like a lighter green, and it definitely did that, and I am so excited. I'm having a lot of fun with this palette. Because sometimes like I like a palette and it's like, it's fun to do, but like this one is giving me like full-on creative ideas. Ooh, I am seriously loving this yellow with like the green and the teal that we have going on, but isn't it pretty? And to help us get rid of like this really harsh line between the yellow and the green that we have going on, I'm just going to take a little bit of Nuke again on this Real Technique shading brush. Now with this brush, I'm just going to lightly tap Nuke right in between the green and the yellow. I'm really like pressing it in and then lightly dusting it in with yellow. Okay, but like seriously though, I am so impressed with this palette so far. I just love the formula of the eyeshadows. Of course, I haven't tried them all, nor have I tried any of the shimmers yet, but like so far, this is so amazing. Like it is so crazy pigmented. I feel like if you like brighter eyeshadows like I do, I feel like you'd really enjoy this palette. But with that though, we are going to set this inner kind of third of our eye, and we are going to go in with the shade called Pillow Talk. And then using the Sigma F70 brush, I'm just going to be packing this on, just to set that base that we have there, to also kind of brighten it up before we apply our inner corner highlight. So here's where I'm at right now with the look, and I just absolutely adore these colors together, like the teal, the lime green, and then that really pretty emerald. I think it's just so pretty together. And then off camera, I'm just going to clean up some of this fallout as well as apply my foundation, concealer, and all of that. So here's where I'm at right now with the look, and I literally am obsessed with it. I cannot get over how pigmented these greens are. Like every time I look at myself either in like my viewfinder or in my mirror, I'm like, bitch, those are good shadows. Because like they are just so like rich in pigment, like in your face. But we are now going to start working on the lower lash line just to get everything really nice and balanced, because you know, we have to have a little bit of balance in our life. And the shade that we are going to be going in with is one that we used earlier, and that one is called Showboat. And then using this Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush, I'm just going to do back and forth motions, applying this right underneath my lower lash line. Now I'm working really, really lightly too, because I don't want it like too heavy underneath the eyes, because sometimes when you get it a little too heavy, it almost closes them off. So I just want like a little hint of blue down here. So I wasn't too sure if I was going to like the blue underneath the eye, but I'm so happy that I did it. I feel like it just kind of gave it like that extra something something that I was looking for. I almost went in with green, but I thought we just had too much green going on, so I'm really happy that I did the blue just because it kind of gave it like that extra pizzazz that I was looking for. And also we are going to go in with the inner corner highlight, and I want to say what's really cool about this palette is it contains 3 highlighters, which I thought was just really cool. You have one for fair skin, medium, and deep. And the highlighter that we are going to be using as an inner corner highlight and a highlighter today is this one right here called Fair Play. So with my little Luxie pencil brush, I'm just going to be packing this on into my inner corner. I am not applying it wet yet, just because I want to see like what kind of like vibe it gives me. Ooh, that is, holy shit, that's pretty. Girl, that's gorgeous. It is so blinding. I do want to layer it up though too, just to see if I can get it like extra metallic, because you guys know I love my inner corner highlight being like extra glittery and extra sparkly. Like if you don't like a good inner corner highlight, like girl, you need to rethink everything, because like an inner corner highlight is amazing. So I'm just going to go in with a second layer, and this time I did spray my brush with a little bit of setting spray. Oh shit, that's pretty! Oh my god, like that is so gorgeous! Like, look at the difference that it makes. Like, dang, it really opens up the eye, not to mention, like, it's just so sparkly. I don't know if you can see it, but it has a ton of, like, sheen to it, and it's, like, one of those highlighters that's, like, a yellow gold. So it has, like, a really light base to it with a little bit of, like, gold reflect in it. It's really stunning. I really love that in the inner corner. So now we are going to be using it as a highlighter, and I am just so excited because Stacey Marie always has, like, the best highlight, especially on her, like, models that she does, like, makeup on. They literally have, like, the best, like, metallic kind of, like, goodness on their cheeks, which I am always so obsessed with. But before we go in with the highlighter, I'm just going to spray my face with a setting spray. This is the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray in the scent Mango, and if you like mango like I do, this smells like a mango Jolly Rancher, if that was a thing. And I'm just gonna shake her up a little bit and then spray my face. Whew, that is scented, but it smells like really good. Like if you like sweet things and you like Jolly Ranchers and like hard candy, this smells identical to that. And before our face completely dries down, I'm gonna go real quick in with my Sigma brush with that highlighter, because this will make it so it sticks a little bit better, make it like extra metallic. Ooh, girl, like that's so pretty. I'm literally in awe with this palette right now. Girl, like look at that highlight though. She is blinding. And it's not like a glittery highlight either. It's a really like wet metallic, which is my preference. But like, dang, that's gorgeous. Like look at the sheen that it gives to skin. Ooh. So here's the finished look using the BPerfect Cosmetics Carnival XL palette, and girl, I am so beyond obsessed with this palette. Literally, it is like my new ride or die holy grail palette. By far, probably the nicest eyeshadow formula I have ever used, and I mean like no bullshit. I try out a ton of different eyeshadow palettes, and this one having like my new favorite formula is insane to me. And one thing I want to say though too about the formula is the mattes are so good. They are just so buttery in texture, they are so insanely pigmented, and they literally blend themselves out. What I thought was really cool is when I used that shade Ecstasy, I like dipped my brush in once, I tapped off the excess and then went in, and it was literally the exact same color as it was in the pan on my eye, which is insane because a lot of times with like neon shades as well as like other shades, you definitely have to sit there and kind of blend them out and build them up, but this one you definitely didn't need to do that, which I thought was just really cool. I will say though, the only disadvantage to this palette, at least in my opinion, is the price. It is $58, so it's definitely really up there, but you do get a ton of different eyeshadows as well as 3 highlighters, so I mean, it's not too bad for like when you start looking at the quantity that you're getting, but definitely is a little bit more up there than a lot of other palettes on the market. So when it comes down to it, would I recommend this palette to you guys? And honestly, I feel like this palette is definitely worth the splurge. The formula is just so amazing and to literally die for. It is just so beautiful. And one thing that I do want to say though too is it's like one of those like one and done type of palettes. You literally get everything that you need in like one palette, which I think is really cool. And you also get a lot of unique shades in here too, which I think is just really special. And I know a lot of you guys out there are going to ask me if I prefer the Jawbreaker palette or this palette because they are relatively the exact same price. And to me personally, I feel like I would definitely gravitate more towards this one just because it has a lot of deeper tones, and for me, I love really dark and like smoky eyes. So this one definitely like fits my style a little bit more. However, if you are more into like pastels and more like lighter and brighter shades, I feel like you'd actually enjoy Jawbreaker a little bit more. But to me, I feel like you get a little bit more of a value with this palette just because you get so many more shades as well as a couple of highlighters. So it definitely just kind of comes down to your taste. But yeah, so in the comments down below, let me know what you think about this look, and also let me know if you'd like to see more looks with this palette because I'd be happy to do them for you guys. And as always though, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below, and also if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!